that's fine.
Sure.
So, 5 minutes before, who are we missing?
We are missing a lot in my.
Yeah.
Time to
let's see.
ping, if we haven't yet.
Let the chaos begin.
Oof. Sony dropping a burn. Okay.
Can you just ping the 2 people in your party?
Yes, I am. I was on my way.
Okay, no.
What are we missing? Just DPS.
But no, we're using the reclaim.
Ah, frick.
What?
I wanted to get some cares, but I still.
You need some?
7 then? Yeah, I'll come over.
Right?
Hello.
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 Do you guys bring only one Lost Font of Power as a tank?
I
I'm
take 2.
pre-popping one, and then
Yeah, pre-popping
take
1,
the other
bringing 1 extra.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's
Wait,
see.
you guys don't take Blood Rage?
I'm not a warrior, sorry.
Fuck you, Yui.
To be honest, Blood Rage is always worth it.
I think I haven't unlocked it yet, even. Blood
Okay.
Rage, what is that?
Delicious spiciness for tanks.
Yeah, it's the best action that you can have for a tank, in my opinion.
Oh, I think that's maybe among those 2 which I haven't unlocked yet. Damn it.
I can't find the.
So you mean Blood Rage instead of Font of Power, yeah?
Yeah, if you know how to use Blood Rage is always better.
No idea.
Yeah, then don't. Then rather just take Font of Power. Or take both.
Yeah, I'm on Dispel duty, that could be a problem.
Yeah, well, you don't need to dispel at TS.
Yeah.
And you can do their big damage.
We Kirito left the. Fuck, we need a. I don't know this. I'm going to get a sub.
Oh, Kirito
They don't.
joined.
What's
Kirito joined?
Yeah.
Kirito Arima? Okay, wait, what the hell? Why can I not?
so you're missing a tank then, right?
Yeah,
Your boy's on his way.
Oh, alright.
I can't TM you. What the hell?
Discord.
No, as in literally, even with the tag. Kirito, did you change your tag by any chance?
It could also
I
be
can
that
find
they have
them.
disabled it.
You can? I literally
Yes.
cannot.
That's,
Wait, I
that's
told you
Discord.
that's Discord, yeah.
Oh, Blood
Can't
Rage
as
is
well.
naughty.
Even with, if I just type Mega, no. I just. People do not exist for me.
That's still your boy, so Group E is still missing 1 tank, right?
Yeah. Group A is also missing. And
That's my
No,
boy.
your boy is on its way. That's...
So we
That's
need
my boy.
another tank. I would have said Cherub, but Cherub is already in.
Yeah, I mean, the only backup we have right now is Wooly, I think, but he's right now holding up LB3 and BA.
So we see 2 people.
I mean, if you do need a backup, I should be available as well.
As a tank, yeah, we might.
Yeah, I mean, we can also.
We
take
do
Wooly.
have a few tanks as backup.
I see.
Do we?
Ryujin and
Yeah.
Blue.
The spreadsheet was empty on tanks.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a few people volunteering after the run just now.
Ah, alright.
Yeah.
That's also okay.
Also, Flan, I'm here, but I can't see you.
Why?
Are you on
You're in
Lich?
front of me.
I'm on Lich.
Oh.
Like, no, but like, it
Yeah.
just is not loading
I'm
for
right
me.
here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my potato computer is not it's not
Right.
working well.
That's the thing.
Have you tried using 2 potatoes?
Not yet, but don't
Just
think it's
gotta-
gonna.
Just gotta squish two dinosaurs together, then it'll work.
Huh.
Use them as hammers.
No, don't use them as
Hamsters.
Oh my god.
Hamsters.
Use your Lalafels as hammers.
Not. Well, these two. I meant hamsters, but still.
It's gonna end so poorly.
Sorry. I didn't
No,
mean anything evil, but they fit well in that
That
wheel.
is such an interesting image in my head now.
Ryujin is. Just a second, Ryujin is not answering. So,
Okay.
and blue. To see if blue is answering. I know blue was in the run earlier. Blue is in the other run.
Oh shit.
mean,
There's fully still in the.
Yeah, the problem with him is that he's right now holding up LB3 for BA
okay.
since they had a sniper and Flan is opening the bank.
Alright.
I mean,
What about Ulus?
I don't know if somebody else can take over for that. I don't know.
I can quickly check in how far they are progressing, because at that point we don't need anyone else for limit break 3. So give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Asking Wooly just to jump in the abyss.
Yeah, no. He's outside. Since Flan
Uh.
got sniped again, and
Oh,
Flan
like
should
that,
be
like
bank.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Flan is opening bank, so Wooly jumped in to take the spot for him.
They are still on explanations, so it will be a while.
With
No,
angel
Why?
explanations.
Yeah.
It's okay, but we do
They,
still have Ulus, Pooja.
I pinged them.
Okay.
Oh, Ryujin is still in BA.
Yeah.
And if not, I think we can ask Flan to join. Since we don't have any other tank backups.
I use.
I mean, if the bank is closed, we
Oh,
could switch
okay.
again, maybe, as well.
Sure, we can also do that. Just
I mean,
depends on what
it's
you
an
want to do.
idea. I mean, it's up to you if you want to run DIS or not.
It's not up to me, it's up to you. It's your run, not mine.
No, it's not mine.
Do you want me to join Flan?
Soft
Yeah,
boiled
well,
in Alliance
Well,
A
you
says
can, I can't do
they
it.
have a backup tank. If we need one.
But I mean, I can jump in whenever you want me, so...
Then please jump in, Flan.
okay, we'll do. Just be aware
Thank
that
you.
I've never done this on tank before.
Hey, do you want to heal? I can switch to tank. I'm fine.
Sure thing.
Yeah, okay.
Just give me a second to switch characters, I'll be there in just a
Yeah,
minute.
take your time, take your
take
time.
your
I
time.
need to change my entire loadout anyway.
My potato computer is not that fast anyway.
Am I going to be cursed with slimes or blessed with golems?
You're in slime.
You are slimes.
Oh my fucking god. Well then.
Oh shit, I actually need endoms. I'll do that later. 3 is enough. I believe in us.
Those are some big words. I mean, yes.
You're on Spellforge and Shell, Flan.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way, for joining.
You're welcome. But
Oh.
I'm not in just yet, so which party am I joining?
E.
What healer do you
Uh,
play? Do I need to
Word
switch?
is linked already, right?
No, you're fine. On Celestas? You should be able to join, or join with any class, because I switched to tank now, so...
Yeah, you can join with anything, it doesn't really matter. I have
Yeah, I was
the
just
things
looking
open
for
to
the
every
best
role.
There we go. Let's see. Okay.
Apologies for the short delay.
No.
Ah.
no.
Yeah, no worries.
What?
I mean, A bit unlucky.
Oh my god.
on.
Let's do this in
I
the
have
meantime.
too many. Wait. Bruh. Okay, no, never mind.
So what am I on again? I'm on Spellforge and Shell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quickly need to go waste some money.
Nah, I did that earlier.
Alright, only 2 people missing. Wakey people.
One person
gonna
did say
queue
they
in.
were going toilet.
That should wake them up or get them back from the toilet, whatever it is.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, it's loud.
Wait, should replace some people on the roster.
Oh, we got in.
Yes. You have the roster already, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just need a bit.
Let's go.
Uh,
Welcome to speed date number 2. Let's make you all match with the queen.
Now that's some cursed image in my head.
Mm-hmm. Also, we have Yaboy, so you can pet Yaboy for more luck, because he's our official DRS mascot. Right. Get everything you need. This is the only chance you get to see the cache. And then slimes, you will be going to the left to D, and golems, you will be going to the right to A. Oh, D is not there. Why is the
D
D
is
not
there?
there? No, it's there. Right. And once you have jumped to the other side, slimes, you can actually jump down in voice chat as well. One down, and I will take care of you there.
okay, time to jump down.
Oh my god. Why am I lagging so hard right now?
Damn, I forgot to farm a bit more metal and get.
Grab an extra arise.
Right. Let's see if Celeste has posted anything. Nope.
Slimes jump on D, right? I'm not just being an idiot.
D
Okay,
to the left.
yeah, cool.
Apologies in advance, I might be super rusty. It's been a while since I last did DRS.
That is perfectly fine. I'm happy we just have a person to help out. Right, I'm just gonna ask once, because this is normally a clear run, but is there anyone who is completely new on slimes? Just say it in yell chat or in say chat, and I'll do a very, very, very brief explanation. You read the guide, okay. What's your role? You are a gunbreaker. Okay, you're a tank, so you will have quite an important role. Waiting for Celeste to post the thingy. Unless I have it. Nope, I do not. Yes, exactly. It's basically that. just wait for Celeste to sort her thing off. Unless she's posting it in the wrong one. Nope. Wait. Flan, you'll be with me north. Miji, you'll be south with Hinami on the ads.
Right?
Oh, okay. Cool. I just assumed I'd be in one of the rooms.
Group E never is in the rooms. It's usually where the raid leaders are and such, to have a better overview.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Not done like that. Always been in a room.
Let's see if I can actually get the things up. Yeah, let me just go get it. Blade slimes, golems. Oh, there you go. She posted it. Right, let's see. Slimes. Raymond, you are on 1 with... Why is this so small? Kitty not now. With Elenin. Come to 1, please. No. 1, thank room 2, Owen with Serian. Oh, that was already done. I'll mark you 2. And then for 3 we have Yarla and Alith. Yep, mark you there. And 4 we have Volt with Zephyr. Right. Oh well. Hinami top 10 and Leo and me south. That's also fine. Right, let's do ready checks. So anyone of your group, please do a ready check.
He's ready.
Okay. E is ready and F. You can just say it on voice or in chat. It's perfectly fine. F is ready. Perfect. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I need to get my macro of slimes done and slimes wipe back on my thingy. There you go. All tanks, tank stances on. Where were the traps? Because I don't have... Do I have perception? I do have...
It's non-south.
Non-south, okay. So there will be 1 trap in the hallway, 2 traps north, so 1 and 2. Do you have perception?
I have, yeah.
Okay. Raymond, do you have perception? Or if you don't...
No, I got
then...
it.
Okay. As for the DPS, I think that's also very clear where the DPS has to go.
Seeing a tank and DRS with auto push on. It's just like, bruh. Bruh. You have 2 healers in your party card. Oh well. Let's just leave it muted in Discord for now.
Benison. Dot.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could just do that.
Benison.
I'll wait for... Asylum in there.
Dot.
Oh my god, my voice. Damn. Healers grab 1. Sorry, that's my bad. And tank 4 grab 2 as well. I'm really sorry. My voice disappeared there. So healers grab 1 and tank 4 grab 2 because I didn't see you grab 2. Thank you for letting me know. And hold on, I'm waiting for
Benison.
tank 4's cloth to grow. Need 1 more. Apologies for this. Wiggle a bit, Volt. Wiggle it a bit. There you go. They're fusing. Every healer has 1, right?
Dot.
Make sure you grab 1 if you don't have 1. Right. Provoke it off your healers.
Benison.
And make sure they fuse. Wiggle them around if you have to. Fusing, 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 fusing. Everyone out to the north gate. You can use sprint, or please use sprint. If there's any soldiers following you, please make sure you keep them stunned. If they
Thanks,
cast their
keyboard.
AoE, run all the way. Healers, when you're back at the back, make sure to
Lucid.
rescue people who need it.
Dot.
We should be fine. Let's see. Do they disappear? Yeah. But they didn't all get on the thing. It's a wipe. That's my bad. Apologies. My voice somehow got botched. So one of them was not on the portal, unfortunately.
A big
Apologies
blow.
for that. I don't know what I did or what I pressed to lose my voice.
Big Sag indeed.
Other than that, well done.
Dot.
For the tanks, there's one thing though. You don't have to run when you have pulled your 3. You don't have to run all the way back. So you can just stay
Does that
between the
add-
doorway and
Adds
the green
AoE knockback
portal.
the slimes. Did not know that was a thing. That's
Aside.
pretty neat.
Just get bonked by a huge cloth and you'll die.
No. Wait,
In the meantime, I have found why my voice disappeared.
oh, that's cool. Yeah, just
Apparently,
metas
my
everyone.
mute all key binding changed.
Right, well, now we have to try that again. Not really fast, I have enough essences. Right, let's try this again.
Stock up on what you need again. And let's go in this time with voice.
First, we gotta beat the hardest boss of the rest and getting into the instance.
That is true.
Hey, we beat it. Let's beat the rest of the encounter.
Should be easy. This was the hardest anyway. Right, so stock up on what you need.
Yeah, that should be fine.
So when you've pulled the second one, you can safely go to the green portal. Other than that, just linger in between the portal and the entrance.
Yeah, a lot of people use re-raises, and I think that's just to get the extra re-raise in. But
Thanks if you can, if you're already there, assign yourself the numbers.
the rise cost 6.
If you
Oh.
still know your numbers. How's the trap, Sarian?
Southwest is one.
Okay, so Yarla, be careful. And there's one more north. So group 3 has a trap. For DPS, you can just run into the room, hugging the walls. You don't have to wait.
I did not interact.
You can, but I prefer not to. That if we have to wipe, that it just goes quicker. Prefer not to, but you know. Right, let's do ready checks if everyone's here.
Game on.
E is ready, D and F.
F is ready.
He's
Okay.
ready.
D is ready. Yui, you have perception for top 10, right?
Yeah, I can check top.
Alright. Thanks. And off we go. So all tank stances on. Raymond, the 3 that pop in the middle, just pull them immediately.
Free haste, why not?
There you go. Take them immediately. Tank 2, get ready. Tank 3, get ready. Go for it. And tank 4, get ready. Grab them.
I am worried that size will. Yoinks! I
Right,
think it
tank
should.
1, get ready to grab 2. Go for it.
Benison.
Tank 2. Next set will drop. Grab 2. And tank 3, you can grab the 2 that are there. And tank 4, get ready to grab 2 as well. Go for it. You still need 1, yeah.
Okay.
One more, yeah. Well, let them fuse and get them to your portal. In the meantime, all healers, go grab 1 and pull them to the corner away from your DPS. Do not stand near your DPS. We need them away from the DPS. Because I saw some standing near their DPS. We do not want that. All healers have 1. If you are pulling them, healers, do not pull them with dots. They're grown. Okay, thanks. Provoke. And make them fuse. By wiggling. Fusing. Everyone out to the north gate. Sprint is your friend.
I was so scared that Dancer was gonna fucking pop my
Benison.
fucking shot.
Stun the Bosnian soldiers if you have to. And healers rescue people who are far away.
Dot.
Kill whatever is following us. And still interrupt the slimes if you have to. Slime's done. Well done. Do we have any deaths in the other groups? I didn't see anyone die, just in case.
Fine.
He
That
has
is fine.
none.
Okay, perfect. We're fine. Good job, guys. Right, if you haven't yet, you can pop your re-razors, you can pop your essences, don't forget your chests, and we can jump up 1 voice channel.
Dot.
There was no deaths on Slime side, right?
Of course not. Slimes can
Well,
never
I
die.
thought I heard we have one
Swift
death,
cast.
and I got very concerned.
A size.
Because I saw everyone else leave.
That was a very awkward moment when everything went quiet and no one was moving calls, and I was so confused.
Okie doke. Roll for main tank if you want to.
Tetra.
I'm just gonna stay muted. Oh my god, my room smells so good.
So many
Holy
people
Chidori,
voting.
really? No one? Everyone's so shy?
Oh.
Nice.
Alright, does anyone have the
It's
marker
the chair
for this?
roll. I do.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
We
Right.
have 1. Oh no, no, it's summoner.
Yeah. No troll rolls, please. Or you will
Just
tank.
as a reminder, blades will be back, front, left, right, relative to where the boss is facing, or the clone is facing.
Yes.
That's just a quick reminder. If you haven't yet, food check, so make sure you pop your food, your essence, and your re-razors.
Oh,
Yeah, looks
definitely
like
should pop
Chidori is
one.
our main tank for this
Run.
run, for this.
And
evening.
you were doing the entire callouts of Seeker?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need blade callouts.
No. I'm big
Right.
brain.
Let's
I'm gonna
ready
regret
check
this.
up.
I'm gonna regret this. Saying that I'm
okay.
big brain.
Back up, so we're fine.
Ready checks
Right.
up, please.
This is where the frames will drop.
Alpha ready. How's Bravo, Charlie?
Bravo
Delta,
ready.
Foxtrot.
Charlie
Uh,
ready.
Delta ready.
Echo ready.
So
And
ready.
Foxtrot?
Ready.
Okie doke. All the tanks have your tank senses off. Only Chidori should have his on. And 20 seconds countdown going in. And pull, pull, pull. We will start with Red White and
AoE.
Swords. Red White coming up.
Somebody has his tank stance still on, probably.
Pull.
Yeah, chair.
Cheer up.
Give me a second, I taunted before.
Dot. SW, NE,
We're going
NW,
back, front,
SE.
front, back. Back, front, front, back. Front, front.
Okay.
And back.
Look
Orb is
away
on
from
one.
orb.
Look away from one.
A size.
Flowers
Away
at
from
two.
purple.
That's always fun.
Wow.
Go front back.
Okay, be in front or
Dot.
behind the boss. Don't be on the sides. Do not be on the sides. And we will have a shared tank buster, all the tanks in front. And a single buster.
Dot. Lucid.
Break the chains and be in
Knock back
front of the
into
wall.
barricade.
In front of the wall.
A size.
Back on the boss for a
Get
crit
in 4
dashes.
comets. Dot. Go southwest,
We'll be
then
starting on
counterclock.
4.
Knock back
Going
into
in front of the
barricade.
wall, in front of wall number 3.
Get behind 4-line stack.
Raid wide. Oh, no, that's a shared one. I roll on the butt
Dot.
for a shared buster. Well, it's not a buster. But,
Lucid. Presence of mind. A size.
dodge the lines. And
Blue
be
stone.
on tiles.
Okay, thanks for
Be on
cancelling the
tiles.
cast.
Now we have the floor mechanics paired with Earthshakers.
Dot.
Earthshakers get away from the group, and the group stack at the boss.
White
On
sand.
sand,
Swift
everyone on
cast.
sand. Earthshakers away from the group.
Blue stone.
And be on tiles.
Oh, fuck.
A size.
Sorry for
I
the
fucked
call.
up. I didn't see that I had an Earthshaker because
Dot. Lucid.
just didn't.
Go into Cardinal of Boss.
This will be a raid wide.
Intercardinals of boss. Intercardinals of boss. Numbers are safe.
I'm really bad with the rotation of this boss.
Get in 4
Can't really
comets.
see what he's doing, can only see the casts.
Go east, then
Okay, we're
counterclock.
starting on 3.
Dot. North, south.
We're going right,
A
right,
size.
left, left. Right, right, left, left. Orb is
Dilla,
on
look
3.
away
Look
from
on
orb.
3. Flowers at 2.
Away from purple. Dot.
Stack together for the chains. Wait for them to snapshot and break.
No chain.
AoE. Lucid. Avoid tank cleave. A size.
Single buster.
Dot. Presence of mind.
Swords with
North,
floors.
South.
Front, back. And we'll get on
White
tiles.
sand.
Sorry, sand. Front, back. And now to the back.
Blue stone.
Get on stone, on tiles. Tiles.
Dot. White
And
sand.
on sand.
A size.
Look
Orb
away
is at
from the
4.
Look
orb.
away from orb.
Go for it.
Away from purple.
Flowers at 1. Get away from 1.
Hold TPS a
Lucid.
bit for limit breaks, please. if we need.
AoE.
Yes,
Or
we're
do we
holding.
only have
In
one?
front or behind the boss?
Dot.
It's now, yeah.
I can't see it there. Based on memory, here we go.
No, you're right.
Go front back.
It's okay, you can kill. We only have one death, so
Do.
Sure. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's only one death.
We have to.
2?
Someone has 2.
No, I mean
No,
our
in
work.
A
total.
size.
Oh.
We're fine.
Dot.
Our LP
Get
is
close
almost
to the
It's a-
clone. Get close to the clone.
Behind the barrier.
Behind
Hide
the walls.
behind
I'm going
barricade.
back,
Temperance.
front.
Out. In. Out.
Hold DPS for a bit. And you can use LB. Use LB from the center if you have deaths. And use it quick.
Dot.
Only
Dilla.
have one death.
AoE.
We still have one death.
And
A size.
Okay, whoa. Someone on my party died and then they were raised again, luckily.
Okay, that was
and
also
was
a
up.
good erase.
No one should be down anymore. Okay, be careful of the traps ahead and UV
Presence of Lucid.
Good
mind.
luck.
on the 1v1.
I heard the trap pop.
Yeah, but Reed Razor procced.
Was it Syrian?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it was me.
Shame.
You deserve that for bullying me.
No, I just revealed it and then went to the side and hit it.
I don't know if I have waymarks for this one.
Me neither.
No,
Anyone who
not-
does,
I
feel
mean,
free to.
No,
Otherwise,
but
we'll have to
isn't it-
set it up.
It's not hard.
manually. Don't quite know where exactly it is. Oh, whoops.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's just on the darker spots. There you go.
Okay.
Right.
U is in D Delta. If you're ready, you can go to marker 3 and jump up and down so we can see, and everyone else can have their ready checks.
Game on.
Fox ready. Alpha is ready.
Echo
Bravo
is ready.
Bravo ready. Echo
Charlie
ready.
ready.
How about Charlie?
Charlie
Just a
ready.
reminder to pop re-raises.
Yes, if you died before, pop a new razor, and everyone should be ready. And 20 seconds. Here we go then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull. We will start off with puddles. 2 sets
I'm
of them,
clipping.
so be careful.
But I do not care in the slightest.
And the second set. Don't be
Follow
in front of the
second
boss.
charge.
You will dash twice.
Dot.
Ah, you can't. You cancelled my cast.
Okay, we will now have double lines and a side swipe in between, plus numbers.
A size.
Numbers will be going out very shortly. Check if you have a number and go to the corresponding marker.
Dot. Lucid. Left, then right.
Side swipe.
I will wait. And Sarah
Get
shot.
knocked
Knock
into
back
a
to
safe
safe
spot.
spot.
Any will do.
A size.
Oh shit.
We have ads coming up. Main tank,
Dot.
please use some cooldowns, and healers, don't forget your main tank exists. The ads heard. And everyone else can AoE them down. Okay, now we will have everything at once.
Dot. A size. Swift cast.
What about that?
Left, then right. Presence of mind.
Numbers are out. Check your number.
Lucid.
And we kill the boss.
Knock back. No Dot. flare.
Tank flies to the north, but please kill the boss. Okay, good. Do we have any deaths?
Nope.
Does not seem like. Good.
None, that's
Imagine
good.
dying to Dahu.
Thin air.
Unfortunately, there are some.
A size.
Unfortunately, just now, with in the run with Say, there was one person, but they re-raised again. Spared the shame.
Right, now we wait for Yui.
Dot.
Do you wait for him?
You died.
Did he?
Seems dead.
Oh.
Oh,
You'll get it next time.
yes.
No worries.
Sag Ardula died.
Rebuff Protecting Shell if you need to, and slot in Spell Sting, oh god. Now I'm starting to say it. Spellforge and Steel Sting.
Right.
Lucid.
Nothing chat for our fallen brother.
And can you post a
Yes.
thingy?
I'm about to do it. Where is it?
Look, Kirito.
Potato.
Kirito,
please
walk
work.
faster.
Alright, for some reason I cannot copy the healer distribution for the reflect orbs.
Give me a second. Where is it? There's it.
That's the temp distribution.
There.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it because the potato, or is it because of Discord? Because see, that one might be my fault then.
Oh, I actually don't know.
I mean,
but
I-
it's only that one that I can't.
I
And
I can, so probably something with the squad.
And there's also the picture for hybrid
Presence of
jobs.
mind.
We need to make this into a command.
Yes. I
um,
was thinking already about that.
but yes, please discuss with your co-healer and co-tank which, if you're main healer or main tank or off tank, or if you are a healer 1 or healer 2. And for healers, please keep an eye out for the hybrid jobs. So they need both buffs. Well, not at the same time because they override each other, but you know.
They will need a buff at all times.
Right, and let's get ready checks up.
Game on.
I'll be around 4.
A.
Sorry.
Alpha's ready.
Bravo.
Give me a sec.
Okay,
Oh,
Charlie.
already.
Charlie ready.
Okay, Delta.
Keep that.
Not quite.
And Foxtrot, I'm still. You can do first, Hinami. Echo is ready and Foxtrot was ready, right? You can all get very close and cozy with these. Do not target them yet. They do not attack as long as you do not hit them. And let's get ready to go. For a second, I thought someone was LBing, but that can't be. Ignore the limit break in there. And stack them up. We will have a raid white coming up.
AoE.
There is the raid white. And a second one will follow
AoE.
soon. It went off as it jumped away. Nice. Right. ABC. Knight to the center. DEF. Warrior to B. Move them quick. To the center.
Remove yellow. Apply purple.
Apply purple. Remove yellow. So apply Spellforge.
A size.
Click off buff yellow if you have it.
Yep. And we'll go into our first Relentless Battery. Bombs. Let's see what we will get. By the shield, so we will get knocked back.
Small bomb. No tether.
If you have a tether, you will go to big. If you have no tether, you will go to small. And
Knock
we are
back away
getting
from
to
sphere.
A or 3. A or 3. Get knocked back to A or 3.
Lucid.
If you drop down, move to where a bomb exploded. And back on the bosses.
Dispel warrior
Boost will go
boost.
out
Dot.
once boost has been cast. Dispel it.
AoE.
And an AoE incoming. Next Relentless Battery will be a reversal of forces with the Winds of Weight. If you get a tether, you will go to Wind. If you get no tether, you will go to Lightning. After that, we will sprint to the Knight in the center for either Shield or Sword Omen.
Dot.
So,
Wind.
tether to
Tethered.
Wind, no tether to Lightning. Be careful, they overlap. And back to the Knight.
In. Avoid cleaves.
Stay in the
A
hitbox
size.
on the east
Dispel
side.
warrior boost.
And dispel the warrior.
AoE.
And an AoE.
Tetra.
Tank busters are going out soon as well. There are the tank busters. And we will have our next set of Relentless Battery.
Remove yellow, apply purple.
Apply Spellforge again. Should be still the same, so nothing to do there.
Aside.
And it is sword. We will take the bombs on the sides.
Big bomb, no tether.
If you have no tether, you will go to big bomb. If you have a tether, you will go to small bomb. Or kill them. That's also fine. Right. ABC. Soldier to D. DEF. Gunner to the center. Move them apart, please. We do not want them chained. I don't know who is tanking soldier, but please move it to...
I just took it.
Temperance.
Shy,
Right.
please move it to D.
We will follow the small fireballs. They will turn into
I'm
Frogo.
trying to.
Aside.
It's
Yeah,
not going to
it's,
move
it's
now.
not moving. It's not moving. It's fine.
Yeah.
Dot.
Just
Cool.
keep
Now
cast
it-
clear.
Safe spot is 4. Safe spot is 4.
Uh,
Turn your side to the gunner in the center.
Point at the gunner. Point at the turret.
And turn it to the turrets. And back on the bosses. Tank busters will be going out. So, tanks, shield up.
Dot. AOE.
And we have an AoE going out. Turret tanks, please get ready to tank the turrets. Everyone else, get ready in a bit to nuke down the turrets.
Lucid. Aside. Dot.
Right, turret tanks, tank the turrets.
Dispel gun turrets.
Invuln the snipe shot. And everyone else nuke down the turrets.
AOE.
And there's an AoE going out as well. Right, next we will have Cryo or Pyro. We will not move at all, or we will keep moving, either of the two. Respect the mechanic.
Move.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Aside.
Right. Casters can stand still again.
Presence of mind.
Next we will have the clones. Tethered and untethered. Just like in
Lucid.
normal, we will follow the untethered clones. They will jump twice. And then the gunner will do another
Dot.
set of shots at us. Safe spots are B and C and 3.
Point at the gunner.
Point at the gunner in the middle with your
Assigned
safe
at the
weak
turret.
spot, and then at the turrets. And back on the bosses. Kill them. Right,
Swift cast.
healers, slot in
Dot.
reflect. Orb tanks, get ready. ABC to north, DEF to south. Or well, either way around. No,
ABC to E.
Provoke.
no, it's right.
Konami.
Yeah,
To C.
yeah.
Stop attacking. Home gang. Inami.
Be careful with coat of arms.
Lucid.
Healers, if you see a orb that is not being reflected, you can take 2.
Stop attacking.
Careful, don't attack. And you can attack again. Second
Aside.
set of orbs will be going out, so second tanks, get ready. Everyone get ready to nuke down the
Temperance.
orbs. Healers get ready to reflect.
Provoke. I am. Stop attacking. Dot.
If you have devs, you can heal LB now. Oops.
Stop attacking.
And kill it.
He says as he fucking
Right on
dies.
time, whoever did that. I made a boo-boo. I pressed provoke instead of hollow ground. Yay.
Terra.
Right, everyone's up. Okay.
Dot.
Thank you.
A size.
Alright, welcome to Phantom. Do you have the markers for this one, Celeste?
I do.
Wait. Food check again?
Wait, did I click on them yet?
Nope.
It's not appearing.
Presence of
Lucid.
mind.
Then it's not that one.
It should be though. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Come on. Bruh.
Nope.
I know. Guess not.
Those are other marks. Let's place them then.
A size.
Or does someone else have them?
That's okay. I'll just place them.
What did I do with these though? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there's missing his shell. This is a 60-second cooldown, which is like something I need to
There we go.
mentally keep track of. Because I have a spell timer for it. Haha.
Okay. Ready checks up?
Game on.
Food reminder if you need it.
Charlie already.
Alpha ready.
From what I've
Bravo
noticed,
ready.
haste just
Charlie?
lowers your GCD
Charlie.
entirely. Whereas
Okay. Delta?
Not ready
Not ready, okay.
yet. Ready now.
obviously, and then
Echo is ready and Foxtrot is ready. Alright, let's get going.
Actually,
Everyone
no.
knows what to do here.
don't listen to what I
It's
said.
Ghost.
Fucking
We
retard.
kill before ads or we disband entire Citadel of Light. No,
I
we're
have
not
someone on
enemies.
banish.
Well, we
duty,
just
so
rework
I
the
can have
server.
Banish on it.
Yeah,
So
Too early.
and off we go. Banish up and let's get going.
AoE.
Ignore the AoE. It's way too cute.
why would you ignore something that's cute?
Go north. Donut bottom
We will
circle
be
top.
going north
Oh, not
to
bombs,
A.
like-
Move it fast so people can get uptime. Good. It's pretty good. Right, and follow it. Make sure to not run into the side.
A size.
One more. After the hit, we will go to 2. Move to 2.
Dot.
And place the boss between 2 and 3. After that, everyone
Stay
else
south.
on 3.
Square bottom circle top.
Everyone on 3.
Lucid.
That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Move to 2.
Dot.
And
A
again,
size.
we wait 1, 2, and 3. And move to 3. Not bad.
Guess we disband, no?
Yep, it's done. Citadel of Light does not exist. Right, White Mage 1 in Group A. Perfect. White Mage 2 and 3, Benedict the Ghost. White
Benison.
Mages in D and E and F. Go for it.
Lucid.
Benedict A Ghost. A Misty Wraith.
A size.
There's
We
one
still
more
have
in
one
there.
up, so heal it. You can normal heal it as well. And interrupt the boss. Perfect, and now just kill it. Just full on
Presence
nuke
of
it.
mind.
Kill it before we need to remember the next mechanics.
No, I know the next mechanics, but it's just it takes 20 seconds to.
It's a pain anyway.
After this, we will need to let Angel know that we are disbanding Citadel of Light.
There are traps ahead.
Yeah, be careful. Don't run ahead of the perception tanks. Let them perceive everything.
Quick spam ping, Angel.
There goes all of my work. All of it for
A size.
feels bad.
I think
Big up Bennett.
all those years of
Wait.
work.
You
Sad.
still have your test server, so that's fine. It's not gone completely.
No, we're not
Getting
disbanding
everything.
anything. Do not pop the mini traps. Be careful of the mini traps. We do need them. And welcome to Katy Perry. Right. All tanks, make sure you have Aether Shield slotted in. It's very important that you do so. Else your healers will hate you and murder you on the spot. As well as the rest of the party. So.
Will you please call when to use it?
Yes, I will.
Thank
Don't
you so
worry.
much. Thanks.
Don't worry.
Assuming we survive the AoE to kill you.
Thin air.
Well, depends on the healers. Right, ready checks up.
Game on.
Okay, so
Does anyone still need an explanation for Katy Perry? I'll ask that before we continue. So if you have any questions about Katy Perry, cleaves, swords, you know, the ladder mechanic, anything. If you have any question whatsoever,
Presence of mind.
no, I will not sing them.
No.
I'm not Angel. You can sing them. So
No.
let's see. A, are you ready?
no song equals
Alpha is ready.
C is ready. F is ready.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Ready.
Okay. Delta.
Ready.
Echo is ready and Foxtrot is ready. All right. Let's get going with Katy Perry. Maybe next time I'll sing it, but not now.
Oh, shame.
Right. And go, go, go. We'll start off with a shared tank buster, all tanks to the front. Communist Katy
Shared
Perry.
tank buster. Big AoE plus
And
fleet.
then Aether
1.
Shields up. There's the AoE.
Get behind.
Get behind her for bow.
Get in front.
Get in front of her for swords.
A size.
And if you have guessed it right, we will get away from her for staff.
Dot.
Right, since she ended with staff, meaning we will get meteors on the side.
Lucid.
You will get a quick march. You will get an element. Look at your element. All stand in the middle. Respect the proximity that comes from the meteors because they really hurt. So all in the middle.
Plenary.
All on 4.
March backwards to
And
-1
quick march
cold
to your
meteor.
position. Quick march to the meteor you need.
A size.
After that, group up in the middle for another juicy AoE. So, get their shields up.
AoE plus bleed 2.
Next one will be Bo. She will jump to the middle. And we will stand behind her.
Dot. Get behind.
Get behind her. Everyone will already get a quick march.
Lucid.
But before that, all tanks to the front, because we have another communist attack. Because our, it's shared damage. Right. We will get, you have a quick
Aside.
march. We will move to either D or B using our quick march. Let's see where we have to go. We go to D,
Presence
so quick
of
march to
mind.
D. Everyone to D. D, D, D. If you can rescue someone, healers go. If they die in the fire, you can still rescue them. They will not make it if they... So, rescue them.
Follow plus 2 heat arrow.
Right. Look at your temperature
Promising.
and follow the arrows.
I'm like this where I wish I could zoom out a little bit more.
Dot.
Okay.
Oh, I'm stupid. Am I? Yeah, I am. Some tank has to take over, sorry, I was stupid.
Provoke. Big AoE plus bleed 3.
Main tank down.
Thin air.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make her face the front. Make her face the middle, I mean. Make her face the middle.
Lucid.
And sorry, the AoE went out.
Temperance.
Make her face the middle.
Get in front. A
Get in
size.
front of her, just so stay where you are,
Dot.
everyone. There you go. And she will jump over for the cleaves. Don't use anything big. Right. Here we go. She will go untargetable.
Northwest safe spot.
Safe
then
spot
west for
is
cleave.
1. Safe spot is 1.
Dot. Southwest safe spot.
Safe spot is 3. Safe spot is 3.
A size. Plenary.
And back on Katy Perry.
Lucid.
With the next
Big
set, there
AoE
will be
plus
clones.
bleed
There's
4.
another raid white going out, so 8 shields up. With the next set of weapon mechanics, there will be clones on the north and the east side. It's hard to call them out where the safe spot is, so
Out.
please look at that. Out, out, out. Out, out, out for bow, staff, I mean. Out, out, out. And back in. So,
Dot.
proximity miners. So, stand in the middle. Respect it. This time you will also get a brand, so look at your temperature, look at your brand. Resolve what you need. That's Group D doing an LV. Right. Here we go,
to
respect the
-2
proximity.
hold meteor. Watch clones.
And watch the clones at the top.
EW
A
a
size.
corner. Dot.
Inner corner is not safe, outer corner not safe. It's
Oh, good
it's
life.
really hard to call this one
Lucid.
out.
Big AoE plus bleed
And another raid
5.
white.
Plenary. Presence of mind.
We will get Bow, so she will jump to the middle again. So she's already in the middle.
Get behind.
Get behind her.
To do more damage. I'm not doing enough.
Okay.
Dot.
You will not get a quick march this time. You will move to D or B manually, but be careful, there will be clones again. Middle row on the black is
EW
safe,
center.
and we will go to B. Sprint, sprint, sprint.
A size.
Okay, this time you will get an elemental brand. You will get an element. You will get a quick march. Resolve what you need. follow your arrow and go
Dot.
get hit by it.
No, I'm just need to go to the safe
Temperance
spot.
lucid. March backwards to empty spot.
Remember,
Clearing.
empty spot works just as an arrow. I know. Right.
Size.
AoE.
Big AoE plus bleed.
Get her shields
6.
up and turn her,
We have
keep her where she is. All tanks to the side. All tanks
Shared
to the
tank
side for a
buster.
shared tank buster. And then turn her towards the middle. Turn her towards the middle. Perfect. All stand where you are. Do not
Get in
move. You
front.
can heal LB. So healers go to the center and heal LB.
There. Dot.
And we will get ready for a second set of sword mechanics.
Aside.
Right, this time you also have an elemental brand, so be careful. Make sure you look at what you need, look at your element, look at your elemental brand. Resolve what you need to get hit by.
Northwest safe spot.
Safe
then
spot
west for
is
bleed.
1. Safe spot is
Cleanly.
1.
Dot. Presence of mind. Southeast safe spot.
Safe
then
spot
north
is
for
4.
bleed.
Safe spot is 4.
Oh, I might have fucked up.
And back on the boss.
Yep, I fucked up.
Big AoE plus bleed.
AoE's going
7.
out. And then just kill her.
Aw, my re-razor didn't go off, that's sad. You linked it perfectly as well.
Dot.
And that's the enrage.
Ew.
Yeah.
Hey there. Oh,
Unfortunate.
what suspense.
Unfortunate. GG. Without 1v1, this is pretty good actually.
0.3% left.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Very sad.
How did my party die, by the way? How did you guys die? And in the last AoE?
I
Hit
fucked up
shields
that
were
last
off.
flame mechanic.
Right, we'll take a 5-minute break, and then we'll come back, and then we'll go at it again. We can poke Yui to come back.
Oh, that's
But
really
you guys were doing
annoying.
pretty well.
Fucked up that last flame mechanic. Makes me really annoyed. The positioning on the first boss fucked me up a little bit. And I'm just stupid. ECT called it out correctly as well. And I just ignored the call because I thought I was fine.
I'll be right back, because I actually have to go to the toilet.
That's really annoying. I'm pissed off. Fuck. Oh well. It is what it is. Why did Kirito Arima leave? We need to kidnap a new DPS.
Yeah.
Come again?
Give me a, we need a new DPS one to leave.
Oh, okay.
Should I just write somebody, anybody? I don't know. Like
Um,
I can fill in DPS if you want. I normally tank, but I can DPS.
no. We have too many
We have
DPS
backups.
backups.
We have.
We'd rather have a tank. So.
Yeah, no worries. So I'm just listening in whilst working in case you need to do so.
No worries.
Bank is closed. Probably for now. We can ask Angel if he's available.
BA should be done now, right?
Yeah, BA is done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just asked
That
him.
is Kirito and E.
This gives me a chance to cast.
We need a caster, Chi.
Yeah, I guess. Do we have somebody? We have only 1, 2, right? Yeah. We only have 2 on the backup list, 2 casters right now.
Yeah.
So give me a second, I give it a try.
Similar.
Wait, what? We only have... Oh yeah, there.
Oh god,
Yeah.
what the fuck is it called?
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Someone had to leave an E, so we're trying to get a replacement for it.
Oh, okay.
I really want to.
It's a DPS though, so that's good. Well,
Yeah. It's okay.
right. Was there anything you guys needed clarification on Katy Perry, or did I make a boo-booing callouts or something, or
No, I was just
No,
playing.
it's-
doing?
Yeah,
the ladder, the second ladder is just a bit much together. If you want to follow the picture, because if you're on PlayStation, it's hard to follow with
Yeah.
your mouse. So you need to look at the number and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
left or the right picture, and then you have to keep in mind the march and the brand.
I can imagine that it becomes too much. Yeah. As Angel says, take a marker and walk to your screen and mark the arrows.
Yeah, you just try to look at which picture it is, like the left or the right one, and then I see where it
Oh,
is.
I just follow it. It's easier.
Where the number is on the
I just-
bottom line.
Mhm. I just follow it with my eyes. It's a bit easier than to do that.
I use my mouse for that, for the arrows.
If you're playing on troll,
Or
you
that.
can only use your eyes, basically.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
can
can
only
use your
use your
finger.
eyes.
Or fingers or something.
Or you can use your toe, you know? Anybody
Bruh.
will do.
I
It
think
was-
I've got a backup.
Draw on your screen with a marker. No.
Did you find someone,
Yeah, I've
Celesta?
got some.
Oh,
some
okay, thanks,
notes.
Shooter.
You would just have to put up the
Party finder.
party finder. Yeah.
Alright, yes, I'll do that.
Browse icon. White mage.
At least I got the swords right.
Oh, I just got a Pokeball. Sad.
Yeah, the servers might be dying again.
Nah.
They did die earlier.
Yes, I received a lot of Pokeball pictures.
I
Well, a
was
lot. I received
very
a
It's
picture of a
serious.
lot of Pokeballs.
But we did clear it. It was good
That's
luck.
true.
Party's up.
You take the. You have the same password as before.
Yes, the same.
Alrighty.
Seraph
The
Strike.
thing I didn't get was, like, should I use the shield on every AoE damage? Great.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Then I got it. Not sorry.
Whenever I say AoE,
Yeah,
you
well,
just
I
use
was thinking that probably I should.
Yeah.
A couple of times I kind of wasn't sure. Okay.
Right, we are full.
Stupid fucking
Let's
cat boy.
ready check to see if
I
everyone's
want to
fine.
see your weapon.
I forgot
That's
to
the eating grace right
save the
there.
markers for Phantom.
See. Forgot how shit it looks.
Only 3 people. Let's just see.
Clan is ready. Just.
Someone is crafting. Yui, I'm gonna bonk you. Stop crafting.
Yeah, and Flan just said he's ready, so we should be.
I was
all-
watching one of the new what's it called?
Class
Let's just say
dropping
Larry
news.
has put out a slew of videos regarding the Invoker job changes, and I was pretty caught up in that.
That is fair and understandable. I still need to read up on the monk that has been sent.
Monk is great. It also has a Mudra fail animation now, and although less funny.
Monk looks actually fun next expansion, not gonna lie.
Monk is life, monk is love. Anyone who
Okay.
says otherwise,
Hush, you peasant monk main.
I used to cry in Grease Lightning, but now I cry in Power.
Now you cry in Veiled Blitz.
Monk is the new ninja.
Yeah, but Ninja has a Chidori now.
True. Right. A, B, C. You go to golems on A. D, E, F. You go to slimes with me on D to the left.
Don't forget to restock. We used almost everything.
Yes, please.
Yeah, could pop a Ray Razor, get another one, but do I need it?
Should I use one perception and one? No, 2 perceptions and 1 either shield, or 2 of the shields and 1 perception.
2 Aether Shields would be safest. And
I
1 perception.
I usually only have 1 Aether shield with me because I don't slot it out for anything.
Oh, I just have like perception and font of power slotted right now, which is why I'm asking.
Yeah, right now me too. So that should
what
be fine.
weapon's
If
that?
you don't
That's cool.
slot out Aether shields, you should be fine.
Yeah, the Eureka weapon.
Just to be safe, I take 2 anyway. Wait, who of my group left? Was it Kirito? Yes.
Mhm.
You will be in group 3, Costa, where you're standing right now.
You will have to drop down 1 voice channel, Mickey.
Yes, I am. Oh shit, yeah, people already jumped in. Oh my god, I have to scroll so far down. There we go. Voice channel. Right, Coco, you Costo, is it Costo? It's Coco. Coco. Yes, you are in group 3. With tank 3. For the healers, I saw a lot of healers last time standing near the DPS. You can help DPS the red slimes until you have to provoke. But once you, once you have to pull, you have to move away from the DPS. Alright, let's do ready checks up. I don't think anyone needs an explanation for slimes.
That's supposed to
I
look.
trust and I
look
believe
low.
in all of you. So 1 trap southwest, 1 north. Thank you, Syrian. Raymond, do you have perception? Or Hinami? Or you has it, right?
I have it.
Yeah. Right. E is ready. D? DNF ready. Perfect. Just a sec. I need to push my little kitten out of the way. And make sure she does not press the power button on my PC. Oof, saved.
Next to the pattern.
Hmm?
Gotta pat the kitten.
I patted it. I'll pat it again for you. There. She licked me in return. So you get a lick back, Flan. Imagine a cat licking you. There.
I'll pass. Thank you very much.
Right, let's get ready. Raymond, the 3 that spawn immediately are for you. Remember, there is 1 trap southwest. So perception that room before you go in. DPS, you can already go in. That's not a problem. Let's get going. There you go. All tank stances on. Tank 2, get ready. Grab them all. And tank 3, get ready. Yes, Yarla, jumping helps. Grab them. Tank 4. Go in the hallway. And grab them.
Benison.
Right, tank 1. Get ready to pull 2. Go for it.
Dot.
Tank 2. Get ready to pull. Tank 3, you can grab the 2 that are there. And tank 4, you can grab the next set of 2.
A size.
Right, go grab them, tank 4. Go, go, go.
Benison.
Make them fuse. And get them on the green portal. They are fusing, fusing, fusing. Get them on the green portal. Healers, grab 1.
Dot.
And pull them to the corner away from the DPS. Right, tanks, you can provoke it off your healer. Provoke, provoke, provoke. And make it fuse. Fusing, 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 fusing. Everyone out to the north gate. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Remember, interrupt the fusions of the sanguine clots and stun the Bojan soldiers if you have to. And kill anything that reaches us.
Murder spree.
Bright.
Look if you're protected now.
There we go. Slime's done. Good job. We don't have any deaths, I think. I didn't see anyone die. Just a double check. D and F. Anyone dead?
He has none.
Okay. And I'm assuming F doesn't have any either. Right. Pop your re-razors, pop your essences if you haven't yet.
Size. Dot. Tetra.
Right, let's see if I can do this without.
Also food.
Okay, slash random for main tank.
What did you guys wipe on, by the way?
On
cast.
about.
Okay. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Syrian has the highest roll.
Garib has mathematically the highest roll.
Wait, math? What?
Mathematically.
Mathematically.
Maths. Okay, anyone has marks for this?
I do.
Thank
I
you.
clicked. That someone else has this as well.
Yep,
Okay.
I do.
Thank you.
So
Right.
our main time will be Syrian.
All tanks stances off except Syrian. Except when Syrian dies, you can laugh at him. And then someone else takes over.
Okay.
Tetra.
Pop your
He's not.
peers. Pop your peers if you haven't yet. Pop a re-raiser. Why do I not have a re-raiser yet? I'm dumb. Okay. Food as well. And ready checks can go up.
Game on.
D is ready.
C is also ready.
A.
Bravo's ready.
Bravo ready, and Alpha is also ready.
And E is ready.
Wait. Yeah, we have one person in A who do not have a. Okay, now they do. Okay. Then 20 seconds countdown. Here we go.
On the ding dong.
Nothing ding dong.
Dao dong.
No. Please no.
Don't touch those, Dong. Thank you very much.
And we're pulling.
AOE.
Start off with the Great White and the swords.
Someone has tank stance on.
Please don't do that. We just called it out that you should have it off. You be trolling.
Dot. SE, NW,
Back,
NE,
front,
SW.
Back, front, back. Look away from one.
Look away from orb.
Flowers at 4.
Away from purple. A size. Go front back.
Be in front or behind the boss, don't be next to it. And get the boss back to the middle. All times in front for a shared tag master. And we'll have the solo tank master.
Lucid. Dot. A size.
Wait for them to snapshot and
Knock
then
back
break them.
into barricade.
We're going in front of the walls. In front of the walls.
Tetra. Get in 4 comets.
We'll have effort dashes to will be the middle.
Go south, then
Starting
clockwise.
on C.
Dot.
And we're going in
Knock
front
back
of the
into
wall.
barricade.
In front of wall number 4.
AoE.
AoE.
A size. Get behind
I don't have the
4-line
mana.
stack.
And be on the intercardinal of the boss.
No,
Oh,
behind,
wait.
behind,
Presence
behind,
of
behind,
mind.
behind.
Share time boss
Dot.
on the bot. I'm already way ahead.
Lucid. Swift cast.
Got through.
Tetra.
Dodge the lines and we will go on
White sand.
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 No, on sand. Next we
Pillar.
will have
Dot.
force plus Earthshakers. Earthshakers away from the group. Everyone to the boss.
A size. Blue stone.
Everyone
Tiles.
on tiles. Earthshakers away.
White sand.
And be on sand.
Dot. Lucid. Go into Cardinal of Boss.
This will be into cardinals. Letters are safe. Letters are safe.
A size. Get in for comets. Dot. Go west, then
We're starting on
clockwise.
D. Everyone to D.
NE, SW, NW,
Left,
SE.
right, right, left. Left, right, right, left.
Tetra.
Look away
Look
from
away
3.
from all.
Orb is at 3.
Dot. Away
flower
from
at 2.
purple. Chain on you. A size.
Stack up, stack up.
Break chains.
And now you can break the chains.
AoE.
Raid wide.
Lucid.
Any of that?
Avoid tank cleave.
Solo boss here. Don't go near the tank.
Pillar. West, east.
Back, back, front, front.
White sand. A
And we're going
size.
on sand. Back, back, front, front.
Dot. Blue
Now
stone.
going on tiles.
White sand.
And last but not least, on sand again.
Tetra. Look away from
Look
orc.
away from 4. Orb is at 4.
Away
flower
from
at 1.
purple. Dot. Lucid. AoE.
Raid by AoE.
A size. Go front back.
Be
Hunter.
in front or behind the boss. Don't be on the sides.
There's
Not
only
cast.
one death.
Yeah, we're not holding.
So-
Use everything that you can.
Heal LB the moment you can, Flan. Heal LB.
I hope he's
Yeah,
not even done
perfect.
yet.
Job.
I can kill the boss.
Perfect. We got everyone up.
Hoggos.
RLB wasn't even ready.
Ours just got up the moment we killed it. Oh well, a few seconds before it.
Right, shoves ahead. Yui, good luck.
Yes, and see you on
And
the other
my
side.
chest still has not spawned. Ah, there we go.
A size.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It really is time for new PC then.
Yeah. I keep saying this for like, what, 2 months already?
Oh god. Yeah.
I mean, you makes
Yeah, I
it.
think your
Lucid.
PC is on its last leg.
Mm-hmm. I mean, on some days it actually is normal than days like today. Oh well. Anyway, if you died, use a eraser and markers. Yes, thank you. Wait, 4 is way too far.
Reminder to save these markers for future if you want them.
I don't have enough space.
Santorini, not the
actually-
Yoshi-P.
Oh shit.
Blame is the. I mean, there is plugins for that, but the main game, of course, doesn't have that quality of life. It's fuckers, I guess.
Okay, ready checks up while we're placing the markers. And group
I
D can go to 4, I guess.
Game on.
And if you're ready, go to 4. Group D.
He's ready.
Yep, okay.
Thank you.
Alpha is also ready. Bravo.
Ready.
Bravo, Echo, and Echo Foxtrot.
Bravo.
We are ready. Echo is ready.
Okay, good.
Presence of mind.
20 seconds.
Make sure to pop your re-razors again if you have died.
Yes. Countdown's going in. Let's go.
Hannah
Inga,
has
Inga.
one.
I mean, sure, I know. Yeah, you keep dying, cunt.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Start off with 2 sets of puddles again. There's the first. And the second set.
Follow second charge.
Don't be in front of the boss, he'll death dash twice.
Dot.
We'll have doggo lines, side swipe, and numbers. Numbers will be going out very shortly. Numbers are out.
A size.
Go to your corresponding marker.
Dot. Left, then
Side
right.
swipe.
Lucid.
And look for a safe spot.
Knock
get
back
knocked
to safe spot.
to.
Swift cast.
For the next set of numbers, 3 and 4 are placed not canonically.
Yeah. Should be the other way around, but it's fine.
I placed them quickly.
A size.
Pretty much placeholders.
Okay, ads phase coming up. Main tank use some cooldowns.
Dot.
Healers, don't forget your main tank exists. And the rest can AoE them down. AoE now. Okay, good job. Now we will have everything at the same time.
Dot.
Congratulations, Yuri. Well done.
Nice.
A
Right.
size, then left. Presence
Swipe.
of mind.
That was pretty cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Lucid.
Numbers are
Numbers.
going out. Go to your marker. Next up we will also have tank flares.
Knock back. No
but
flare.
We should skip.
Dot.
Yay.
Perfect.
Good.
Not even close.
Do we have any deaths? Hope not. Okay.
Nope, no deaths.
Thin air.
Hell yeah. Our damage should be perfect now.
A size.
Yeah, well done, Yui. Right. This means that,
Lucid.
Sarian, you will have to Voke more often.
I don't think so, actually.
It's fine, I'll let you tank.
Oh no, please don't.
Okay, healers pre-buff Shall
Tetra.
Protect and then slot in Steel Sting and Spellforge.
Yeah, now that we have the only one, it is going to be a guaranteed clear.
Yes.
And you just jinxed it.
No.
No pressure at all.
Right, ready checks up. Wait, did we just do a ready check? I'm confused.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
Ready check's been
I'm
done.
being brain dead. You can go hug them. Right. Alpha is, I
Alpha's
don't
ready.
know. Okay. Charlie's ready. Delta.
Not yet.
Echo is ready. Foxtrot is ready. So
And
Delta
ready.
That's
Okay.
ready as well.
Then let us unga bunga. Yui, if you are tanking, you are free to shout more if you want.
I will yell.
And off we go. Raid white going out.
AOE.
And another. We skipped it. Perfect. Let's get the others to 80%. In general, we should be fine though. Right. ABC. Knight to the center. DF. Warrior to B. Good movement. Clean.
Remove purple. Apply yellow.
Right. Apply Steel String. Remove Spellforge.
A size.
Buff yellow, get rid of purple.
Yep. If you need color callouts. And we have the first
Lucid.
battery. It will be
Plenary.
Sword Omen. We'll take
Dot.
bombs on the side. Bombs on the
Big
edges.
bomb. Tethered.
If you have a tether, you will go to big. If you have no tether, you will go to small.
Take outside bomb.
Bombs on the sides. Bombs on the edges. Edges, edges, edges. If you drop down, move to where a bomb exploded. And back on the boss. Once boost has been casted on the warrior, please
warrior
dispel it.
boost.
Dispel.
AOE.
And AoE will be going out. Right, next is Winds of Weight with a reversal of
A
forces.
size.
If you get a tether, you will go to wind. If you have no tether,
Dot.
you will go to lightning. After that, we will go to the middle to the knight for either shield or sword
Lightning.
omen.
No tether.
Tethered to wind, untethered to lightning. And back to the knight in the center. Its
Out.
sword
Avoid,
will go
please.
out to D, out to D, out, out,
Dispel
out.
warrior boost.
and back on the bosses. And dispel the warrior.
AoE. Dot.
And AoE.
A size.
Tank busters, sorry.
Lucid.
And we will have our next set of Relentless Battery. Warrior needs
Remove
a bit more
yellow.
love.
Apply purple.
Apply purple, remove yellow. So apply Spell Forge, remove Steel Sting. See if we can kill them. If we kill the knight now, we will have to rush the warrior to its death. So make sure they are kind of equal. And kill them before the mechanic happens.
No tether.
If you're tethered, go to small or kill them. Never mind.
It's done.
No.
A was dealing neural damage because we our healer with
Right.
Spellforge died.
ABC, soldier to D, DEF, gunner to the center.
That was funny.
Plenary.
Right, we will have great balls of fire. Funny enough, that's how the mechanic is called. We will follow the small orbs, they will turn into Frogos, and we will follow them. They will jump once.
Dot.
Safe spot is A. Safe spot is A. Turn your weak spot to the gunner in the center.
Point at the gunner.
Hold it. Hold it.
Point at the turret.
And point to a turret.
Lucid. A size.
And back on the bosses. Tanks. Tank busters will be going out. Healers followed by another raid wide.
AoE.
Turret tanks, get ready to tank your turrets. They should spawn any second now, and there they are. I think. Yep, there they are. And everyone, nuke them down. Invuln the snipe shot. And healers, there will be another raid wide, so shield up if you have to.
AoE.
There's the AoE. Job. Right, next we will have Cryo or Pyro. Again, respect these mechanics.
Stop
It's Pyro, do not move. Sheath your weapon, do not do anything. Not yet. And you can move again.
Thinner.
Right. Next is double gambit, meaning we will follow the untethered or just kill them.
Dot.
I think the mechanic still continues. No, healers slot in reflect, ABC to north, DEF to south, orb tanks get ready.
Presence of mind.
Healer and A, you will need to take 2
Provoke.
orbs.
Hinami. Stop attacking.
If you have a death, you can
Hinami.
LB once you have LB.
Lucid.
Don't attack, be careful for coat of arms, respect it. Right, second set of orbs going out.
Provoke. Iron. Stop attacking.
Right.
Hallowed. Iron.
LB if you have to. Heal LB as well, yeah. That's what I meant. If you have heal LB, please res them.
Temperance.
No, they got up. No, they didn't.
We still have a death.
That's why I asked to heal LB when you have them. I cannot see your LB cost bar, and we were way ahead with DPS. Which is a good thing, but you know, we want everyone up without wasting a lot of arises or anything.
Don't forget your chests.
Thin air.
I
Lucid.
don't even see my chests.
I see people running back. But that was very good DPS, guys. Well done.
People running back, and I still don't even see my chests.
You know, with me saying that, I do expect a phantom death before ads. You know, no pressure, everyone. But
wait, what?
I placed them way too close. I need to... Thank you, whoever did that. Oh, alright. And food reminder, thank you, Coco. Pop another one. There we go. Right, let's do ready checks. Banish people. Or well, banish person. Make sure you have banish slotted. A.
I've already.
Oh.
Bravo.
Sorry, coming.
Right, Charlie.
Bravo's ready.
Okay. Charlie. Right, Delta. Whenever
Ready.
Charlie's alive. Okay. Echo is ready. Foxtrot is ready, and Oda. I love how your
Oda
German
before.
just pops.
Oh, damn it.
I love how your German pops in.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's why. It's
Right, is
Charlie waiting for one.
Okay.
They're back.
It went by really quick.
no filters,
Yes, sir.
that's why. Should be working. X is that? Minus.
When the Deutsch is activated.
Right. Was Charlie ready? Sorry, I have to check something real quick. Apologies. Or are we still waiting?
I
Yeah,
think
Charlie
we
is
are
ready.
ready.
Okay, then let's get Unga Bungaing.
My favorite terminology for murder.
That's what we use for tank DRS. And off we go. Cute little raid white.
AoE.
You can just ignore it. And we'll go to either A
Go
or
north.
D.
Donut bottom
Let's
circle
see where
top.
we have to go. We will have to go to A. A.
Dot.
Don't get hit by the wall or don't run into it. Better set. One more.
A size.
And move to 2.
Dot.
Playing the boss between
Seraph
3 and
Stride
2.
stay south.
And everyone on
Square
3.
bottom circle top.
Everyone on 3.
Lucid.
1, that's 2, and that's 3. Move to 2.
Dot.
It's 1, 2, and 3. And move to 3. Fortunate, we'll disband 3 times now. But still, 5%. 4 even. Very close, right? White Mage Alpha, do your thing.
Do your thing.
And Bravo and Charlie, do your thing. And then Delta, Echo, and Foxtrot. Bene 1. If you cannot Bene 1, then just heal it up manually. And kill the Blood Wraiths. And then we interrupt and just nuke it.
Presence of mind.
There we go. And be careful of the traps, don't run ahead of the perception tanks.
Something for me.
Dot.
Be careful for the traps.
A size.
Bum, bum, bum. Right, old nemesis Katy Perry. Let's go dance and sing with her.
And then proceed to kill her afterwards.
Cherub has promised to sing if we kill her, so.
Oh. Oh my god. Does someone else have the markers?
Did you overwrite the markers with...
Yes. I'm dumb. I can place them manually, but...
Yeah, you'll have to place them manually. Right. Everyone, every tank, make sure you have Aether Shield slotted, and as a reminder, you will need to have Aether Shield up with every AoE. So if I'll call AoE, apologies if I forgot to call Aether Shield last time, but yeah, every AoE.
Oh, okay, someone does have them.
AoE is enough now.
How do you save your markers?
On the waymarks tab, you can just click the arrow down under the waymarks, and you have 5 slots. We definitely need more. We really need more.
Yeah.
Right, ready checks.
If you do have a certain third-party launcher, and there is a plugin for that.
Game on!
That is not wrong.
How is it called, that plugin?
And let me check really quickly. Waymark preset plugin, very creative.
Thank you.
I mean, it works.
Right.
Okay, ready.
A, B, are you ready?
Yep, give me a second again.
Yeah, Alpha's ready.
Alpha is ready, Charlie?
Alpha's always ready.
Not really.
What do you
Right, Delta then?
Delta's
Echo.
ready.
Okay,
Charlie
Delta Echo Foxtrot ready.
Bravo's also ready.
And Bravo is also ready. Right, let's go dance, and after that let's listen to Cherub sing. Probably in chat, but still.
A very provoke on cooldown, please. This time.
Big heart, Cherub. And go, go, go. We will start off with a shared tank buster, so all tanks to the front.
Shared tank buster. Big AoE plus
And
speed.
a raid
1.
white, so Aether Shields up. And then we will go into the weapons, into her arsenal. Let's see. What do we get?
Get behind. Dot.
Bow. So, behind her. The other side up, Ash. Yep.
Out.
Staff. We go out. Which means we will start with lovely cleaves.
A size.
Right. Okay. So, next one is sword. As you can guess, everyone to the front.
Get in front.
Front, front, front.
Dot.
Not very fond
Seraph
of
strike.
doing cleaves first, but you know. It is what it is. Don't use anything big. She will disappear. You get a temperature. I will call out the safe spot. You will go cardinals of the safe spot to get hit by the temperature you need to be. And off we go.
Southwest safe spot. Then south
Safe spot is
Falklands.
4. Safe spot is 4.
Dot. A size.
Lifeline.
Northwest safe spot.
Safe spot is 1. Safe spot is 1. Remember, cardinals, not inner cardinals. Cardinals. Back on the boss.
Big AoE plus
And
speed.
raid white,
2.
so Aether Shields up. We will get bow as a next
Seraph
mechanic,
strike.
meaning she will go to the middle. Everyone to south of 3, just to be safe.
Get behind.
Get behind her.
Dot. Lucid.
Right, we will
A
get a
size.
quick march, but before the quick march, all tanks to the front. You might want to move.
Marches forward.
Presence of mind.
There we go. Right, we will move to either B or D with our quick march. So look at your quick march and get ready to move to B. B, B, B. Rip Flan.
I am an idiot.
Dot.
Actually, to rescue if you can.
Thank you for the rescue. Yes.
Yes, rescue me.
Follow plus 2 root arrow.
Thank you.
Right, look at your temperature and
Clear.
follow the ladder.
A size.
Bop, bop, bop. Cool. I
Happens.
stay where I
Seraph
am.
strike.
Right, after that, Aether Shields
Dot.
up
Big
and
AoE
move her to the
plus
middle.
speed. 3.
Move her to the middle. In the meantime. Now. People were too far for Aether Shields in my group.
Out.
And out. And back to the middle. We will get staff, so everyone stand on 3. Stack up on
size.
3. Respect the meteors. Respect the
March
meteors.
backwards to +1
And
feet
quick
meteor.
march to your
Plus 1.
meteor.
Seraph strike.
Can't find the word.
Dot.
After that, stack up back at the boss.
Lucid.
Everyone at the boss.
Plenary.
Make sure everyone's here.
Big
And
AoE plus
Aether
speed.
Shields up.
4.
Right. Remember, next
Get
set
in
we'll
front.
have clones. Everyone to the front.
Precise.
Front, front, front. That's not the front. This is the front.
Dot.
Except this one. This will, you know, be cleaves. Right. Everyone get ready for the second set of cleaves. Look at your elemental brand. Look at your temperature. Resolve what you need. And get hit by what you need. remember to resolve your elemental brand or take it into the equation.
There. Southeast safe spot, then west
Safe spot is
14.
3. Safe spot is 3.
Dot.
Safe spot is 3.
Lucid.
Cardinals of 3.
Plenary. Northwest safe spot, then east
Safe
43.
spot is 1. Safe spot is 1. Okay. And back on the boss.
Big AoE presence of mind.
Aether
5.
shields up. Right, we're going out. And we will have bows, so everyone south of 3. She will move there anyway.
Get behind.
Get behind her. This time we will not get a quick
Endurance.
march, we will move to D or B manually, but remember there will be clones on north and east side.
Dot.
Right, white spots
Diagonal
are
from
safe,
center.
white spots are safe, and we will move to D.
Aside. Lucid.
We'll TPS a very little bit, so we can heal our LB after this.
I can target
Love you to Kitty, but not now. Right, you will get a brand, you will get a quick march, you will get a temperature. Resolve your element, resolve your brand.
Dot.
And then follow your
Plenary.
ladder. Or well, arrow.
+1 heat.
Follow the ladder for your arrow.
March left to +1 heat arrow.
Remember, empty spot still counts as a arrow.
Seraph strike.
Right, group up at the boss.
Big AoE
Move her
plus
to the
3.
middle a bit.
6.
Aether
Dot.
shields up, Aether shields up. And healer LB from the center, if you can.
Shell tank buster. Aside.
Share tank busters, everyone group up on Syrian. Oh well, not everyone. The tanks. And now we will get staff, but
Out. Lucid.
you know, out, out, out. And kill her. Commit. Good job. GG. Do we have any deaths left? No, everyone
Yeah,
was
there
rest.
is-
No,
Oh,
we
there
have
is
one.
one in the
Oh,
back.
there's
There is
one.
one
Yeah.
entirely in the back.
Oh, but
Yeah, wasn't raised by the limit break.
Yeah, that's a bit
Greenery.
too far. Right, whoever wants to get minied, go to the back.
Dot.
Everyone else,
Aside.
it's already
make your
on the
way.
I think.
Right, so Cherub will sing now. In chat.
You only die if you are in.
Tetra.
If you DC.
Yeah.
Presence of mind.
If you died, please pop your re-razors.
Lucid. Seraph
That was
strike.
one horrible Katy Perry.
I saw that.
I need the
I don't know what you were doing, but it was interesting to watch.
queen.
First, I thought the first meteor mechanic where you had to move to either D or B. I thought it was the second one, so I didn't look at the quick match. So my quick match took me into the fucking deathfall because I'm a genius.
Oh.
Then I messed up the keys because the graphics bug of Collective Unconscious was still in place, so the entire arena was bright as fuck, so I didn't see anything.
Oh no. Rip. Yikes.
And then just some general stupidity, but I hit the cleaves once for right force.
Very nasty trap. But yeah, well, everyone did pretty good.
For me.
Well, you know, bad days happen, bad runs happen. Yes, Yuri.
Okay, good.
Yes, if you go small, the Lalas are bigger than the people who are small. Doesn't matter if they are. Yeah.
It looks so dumb.
It's very scuffed. Ready checks up, and then Celeste. Are you okay with your potato PC to do things? Or
Yeah, should be fine. But we have one person in A who's going to restart real quick.
okay. In the meantime, I will try to calm down Cherub. He was joking.
Yeah,
It's
then
okay.
I'm going to feed my cats pretty quick, since they are going to get fed.
Yes.
Be right back too.
Thanks to the site. So we need A, C, D, and F main tanks. Come to me, please.
Please and thanks.
Seven. Oh no, wait. Shay, 2, Raymond 3, and you 4. Right. Do you have the posts?
Posted already, and there's still the. Yes.
Right. Remember, B and E tanks. You are on dispel duty, so make sure you have the spell up.
Does someone have a lost re-raiser? Someone needs it?
Yeah, for the orbs, it's just a brown floating orb, like
Yeah.
Flan.
Come here to the left inside the room.
Oh, well, Flan said it a bit more flamboyant. A floating ball of shit. That's what you need to dispel. I like that.
So what do I do? Sorry. I don't understand really. I take the ad which spawns on 2, right?
We'll be
Yes.
explaining it. So, first of all, the marked tanks are the main tanks in A, C, D, and F. These main tanks will be spread over the markers A, B, C, and D. Main tank and off tank in A, they will start at A, and then the marked tank in marked tank 2 will be at B, marked tank 3 will be at C, and marked tank 4 will be at D. They will be taking the ads when they spawn and kite them around the room clockwise. So they will, I'll just start here. So they will start here at a cardinal, kite the ad all the way to the next cardinal. In between that, first, we will have traps covering a quarter of the circle, outer circle, and main tanks will have to pop their invuln and run through it to swipe all the traps. Off tanks, it's actually just that you just have to be with your main tank, for if they die, you will have to take over the ad.
Do I basically kite it along the quarter or go further if it's not dead by that time?
Yeah, exactly. You just keep kiting, you just keep running.
And it's like red golem, I shouldn't let it touch me or something?
Something like that. If you get hit twice, you will get doomed and you will die. So don't let it hit you.
Alright.
That's for the main tanks. The other tanks, well, like I said, the OTs, A, C, D, and F, you will just be with your MT. For if they die, you will take over. The tanks in B and E, you will be dispelling the Earth Orbs in the inner circle. You can be on the outer circle and killing the mobs as well, the ads, but you have to keep an eye on the inner circle for Earth Orbs, and you have to dispel them. So
I'll be honest, put them on the outer circle, because if the tanks die, they are the ones that have to take over. So.
Oh, we have the off tanks for that.
Yeah, but if they die.
Oh, well, yeah.
So on the outer circle, don't be in the middle.
Yeah, it's a bit iffy though, because if Yeah, if either Bravo or Echo dispel tanks die, then we don't have anyone dispelling the orbs.
I mean,
But-
the same mechanics in the center happen in the center, so don't worry.
But either way is fine. You can be on the outer circle, you can also be in the inner circle as dispel tanks. You just look at what you prefer. If you want to be safe, then you stand on the outer circle for if a tank dies, you can take over, or you can just stand on the inner circle. For all the healers, you will be all in the inner circle, because you will be reflecting the fire orbs in the inner circle. And that's about it for healers, and of course heal your tanks if they need it. And DPSs, we will be a death ball again, like in columns. You will all start at A, DPS down 1 add, and then you rotate anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever you prefer, to the next add. The tanks will be kiting the adds clockwise, so it could be that we finished off 1 add and then the other add will already be in front of us. So that's why you just go counterclockwise to get to the add sooner. Right, keep your burst for the adds. You can open up with like just normal 1, 2, 3 combos if you want. Do not use any actions on the boss here that you see. You can use actions for the adds, but you don't need to. It's just if they die faster, you can. Well, it makes it easier for everyone. So keep your burst for the adds. Next up, what is there to mention? There will also be the debuffs. The first debuff that you get will be resolving immediately, but the second set of debuffs that you get will not. I will be calling them out when you resolve them. So just keep an eye out on your debuff and know where you need to be. There will be these notches in the rings here, as you can see. If you need to get pulled, yeah, then you stand here and you get pulled towards the boss. If you need to get pulled, you stand here near the boss and you will get pushed back. For those debuffs, you always need to be in a knot. If you're not, you will be pulled or pushed into the death wall, and that's an immediate death, of course. Yes, before starting to burst down the adds, please let the tanks generate a bit of aggro first. So let's say wait maybe about 3 to 4 seconds to 5 maybe, I don't know. Can't really gauge that. But just wait a bit until the tank has aggro, and then you can start your burst. What else is there to be said?
When the trap appears in the beginning, all DPS need to be on the cardinals.
Yes.
So
So all DPS on the cardinals.
Yes, so don't go into circle until it's been cleaned.
Exactly. Right, yeah, so first you will need to make sure that you are on the next cardinal from where you start before the traps are there. So if you start at A as a main tank, for example, you will need to be at B before trapping all the way to C. So as main tank in A, you're not trapping between A and B, but you're trapping between B and C. So you need to make sure before the traps are going off, or the traps are there, you need to be on the next cardinal. Okay? I think that should be everything that's should be said.
Sounds easy.
It is easy, but
It's
as we're all grouped up, sometimes some mechanics can fuck people up. Not to mention the traps. So
Just for tanks, I don't know if you said it, Celesta, but keep them at shield lob and whatever other unmanned and all the other attacks, tomahawk.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that.
Lightning shot.
Don't let them touch you.
Not coming close to.
And don't
so
run too far
basically,
away.
just range attacking.
Yeah, and don't
Okay.
run too far away because they get speed if they do, and
Yeah.
we do not want them to speed up.
You basically kite them in the death wall here. Can see if I can bit closer here. They will be running around here, and while you are in the outer circle here. The thing with the death wall is they will slow the ads down, and that's why they will move slower, and then you can just move around like this. It won't be very fast, so people can also like catch up and do DPS on them. If you run too far ahead, they will like dash towards you, and if they tether to other ads, they will gain a damage up. I think it was. I'm not too sure anymore.
They will get speed buff.
They get speed buff, and
A
they will
speed
start
buff,
slapping people.
Yes. And we do not want you to be bonked, so there.
Right.
Don't go
Wiggle
too
if you
far.
can. We don't want anyone to AFK while we explain.
Yeah.
And
That seems to be everything that needs to be explained, though. Are there any questions?
Well, I guess for the first timer, just mention that there are other stuff happening in the circle. So there is a line from which you need to hide in the notches, and sometimes you get puddles.
Puddles, yeah.
Under your
Yes.
feet. So standard puddles just move away.
Yes. They will, I mean, I will also call them out. So if I say be in a notch, then you just
Okay.
go in a notch.
This is gonna be interesting.
The closest one that you can find.
Hope we kill it. If I can hope we get past this bitch for queen. Just want to get DRS done.
Let's get ready checks up. If you have any questions, decline your ready check and feel free to ask.
Alpha is ready.
Bravo's ready.
Delta, Charlie, Bravo ready. Echo and Foxtrot.
Echo is waiting for 1. They said be right back, so we will wait.
Okay. A food reminder if it runs out. Or ran out.
Ooh.
Plan is back. I'll do one more ready check in my group then. Welcome back.
Sorry about the delay. Somebody couldn't
No
stop
worries.
fucking calling me.
That's fine.
Why do people call at 10 fucking PM? It's way too late for that. Just call me earlier. I swear the nerves of some people. Anyway, I'm back now.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Lamau.
Right,
Okay,
we
so
are ready.
everyone's ready? Okay. Then 20 seconds countdown. Going in.
Remember, noodle openers.
Yes.
We do not
and
want to see
Syrian
any.
is still our main tank. So keep your tank senses off for now. And Paul. We'll be starting off with a tank buster.
Avoid tank cleave.
After tank buster, you can use your knockback immunity. You can use it now.
Knock back.
Not too high.
Dodge the 3 whacks. There'll be 3.
Dot.
Out. On max casting range for this. max casting range. And he will face all the tanks to the cardinals, all DPS to A. Let tanks get the aggro first.
Dot.
Okay, can start nuking them down. Traps are here. Main tanks, please.
Seraph Strike.
Scan the next cardinal that you are on. Debuffs are out. Resolve them immediately.
Take.
I got aggro from a...
Get in Nook.
Chirp, take.
Provoke.
Be in a notch. Be in a notch.
Dot.
Oh, what the fuck? That
It's okay, I
AoE
got
is
it.
huge.
Yeah, I missed the
one
buff,
of
sorry.
Puddles,
I've
dodge
got
the
one.
puddles. Dodge the puddles.
That's gay.
I've took it over, but that's one dispeller less. For the
Same here.
I am on it.
You have your debuffs now, but don't resolve them. They will
Get
not
in
go out
Nook.
yet. Be in a notch. Puddles will be there. Be careful of the puddles.
Surecast.
Resolve your debuffs now. Be in a notch for that. Careful with puddles in between.
Get in Nook.
Be in a notch.
Presence of mind.
Kill the last ad.
Respect the orbs. Respect the orbs. Get away
There's
from
one more
higher
power.
orbs. If you're not. Okay.
Get back on the boss. That's a raid wide.
That's annoying.
And then we will have thunder puddles. Take them towards the edge of the arena. To the edge of the arena.
I
Be
feel
on
bad
max
for Flan.
casting range for the
Out.
1k swing. Back on the boss, I will have 2 sets of lightning puddles. First set go out. And the second set go out. We'll have a tank buster. Oh no, we will have a proximity marker. Get away from the proximity marker. Be back on the boss to dog the 3 wax.
Oh, dearest, no. Dearest.
Get away from the main tank. We'll have a tank buster again.
Avoid tank cleave.
And again, after tank buster, you can
Knock back.
use your knockback immunity. Use it now. Dodge the 3 wax again, and we should kill it. Good job.
What a
Quite some-
shame.
That's
Sorry.
that's okay. Happens.
It happens.
Ads are just meh.
I was too focused on popping the trap thing. Didn't see the debuffs.
Oh right. Yeah.
Remember, we still have casualties on the B marker and get them up as well.
Oh yeah, we do. It's Syrian, you can jump on its body.
And cue the music starts. Hey.
We recommend using the deal emote and spamming that one repeatedly.
Yes, Lana, I died.
Wait, you did?
What was that? You telling me, oh, how many re-raises you got left, Lana? What? What's this?
No, my
Please
brain
jump on
mixed
his
up.
body for me.
My
Oh,
brain
I-
mixed up the pull and push. so
I squatted on him, don't worry.
That's good, thank you.
Wait, where was Ultima? Was he squatting on me too?
No.
Yes. No. Where's Ultima?
It's already at queen.
Does anyone still need a re-raiser? Because I still have one.
Yeah.
chance.
Me.
Please give me.
I need to. So.
How many re-raisers do you have in your
Like I
halter?
have one. I have one less re-raise I can cast.
Swear, please stop dodging. Much appreciated. You can dodge boss mechanics.
I would highly appreciate it if you started dodging boss mechanics. If you haven't until now, we have a problem.
Evasion 100%.
Is everyone up? I don't see anyone dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have one more?
No, that was the last one. I had to use the other one before.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else has one. Sorry.
Right. Let's go squatters.
Okay, I hope you guys have not slotted out Dispel and Aether Shield yet, because we will need them here at Queen as well. Okay.
I've got the spell and the shield at least.
Does anyone still have a lost re-raise? Because I think some people need one. If you don't, well, yeah, that's just bad luck, I guess. If you have a lost re-raiser, you can the arena. And people who need the re-raiser can also come here. If you don't, well, too bad. Okay, I will also need, let's say, four, 5 volunteers. Paladins and Gunbreakers. We'll have Syrian. Oh, your boy can be one.
Where's the infographic for this? Where is it?
What are you playing? Oh, you're also Paladin. Great.
We have 4 paladins standing right here. Ayami is
yeah,
also one.
that's great.
So
We'll also need one
more.
backup. One backup tank.
Raymond.
A.
Very nice.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, you will be handling the tank busters. If one tank dies, the next one just takes over. They will be called out as well, so don't panic. Well.
If
yeah,
anyone
I think
has
that
a
was really it.
re-raiser, sorry, if anyone has a re-raiser, can you use it on Shay? She's marked with a plus sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since this is the last pull anyway, can you suggest to give people 5 to 10 minutes to play Super Chess if they still unsure with about it?
You should have
You mean
played
the
it before
minigame?
raid. You should have
yeah.
played it before.
They should have. Okay.
Yeah. So no, we're not giving 5 to 10 minutes.
We posted and requested everyone to do their homework for that.
Already lost time due to
Yeah.
IRL stuff on my
Yeah.
end, so no need
Well,
to waste more.
that's not a
So-
big deal.
Anyway, Queen does not really have her own mechanics a lot. Most of it will just be the Queen's Guard mechanics. They will be combined, of course, and well, it could be a bit finicky if they are, but we'll try our best to call them out. There's one big thing where you will need the dispels for, and that's when the Queen starts up her huge raid wide. She will have 5, I think, buffs on her. The spell tanks will then have to dispel all 5 of them for us to not die. At the same time, big electric orbs will also spawn around the arena. Healers, you will need reflect for those orbs. No one else can stay near those orbs, or maybe 2 shots. I don't know, but just don't stand near them. Only healers with reflect can get near them and generate a shield for us. Those are the most important things. Every raid wide, of course, also gives bleed, and that's why you will still need Aether Shields. Yes, she will also like turn purple-ish That's also a way to see it. Regarding super chess, it is a quite hard mechanic. I will try to call out what is safe and what is not safe, but ultimately, you have to also look for yourself. Thing is, though, super chess is not even the hardest mechanic in this fight. It is actually normal chess, because it has like 3 mechanics combined. So you really need to look out where is a safe spot. I mean, I will call out, but also look for yourself if you can. Yeah, it's at Soft Enrage, and that is after Relentless Play 4. Hopefully we'll not get there, but I will say it when you can pop Solemn Clarity. Anything else to mention? I don't think so. Does anyone still have a question regarding Queen? You can also already start up a ready check. If you have a question, click no and ask them now.
Thank you.
D's
Yes.
ready?
Alright, D's ready.
Yes,
Alpha's
Arian.
ready.
Bravo's also ready.
Okay.
Echo is
That's
waiting
also
for
ready.
one.
Showy slots. No. If you can, I don't know what action you have, but keep your attack, your offensive action in until the end, until you have to swap it out.
If you can slot it in and you don't have any offensive actions left, feel free to slot it in, but you do not need to use it now.
Exactly.
It's after the Relentless Play 4 that, or well, before the Relentless Play 4 that you have to use it.
Well, yes, but I mean, Enrage is at the very end. We don't really need Solemn Clarity anywhere in the fight except for Enrage. Yeah. Okay, seems like everyone is ready then. Your boy will be main tanking first, so everyone else have their tank stances off. Okay. 20 seconds countdown. Going in. And pull, pull, pull.
Big AoE.
We will start off with the rate wide. Fade the shields up.
Dot.
Okay, now we will have normal chess. First we'll have to wait for North Wings Glow. Then we'll know where we can go to. Safe spot will be D. Let's go to D.
D will not be safe, stand in front of D. D will not be safe, stand in black on D,
D is
in
not
front of
safe.
D.
Dot.
We are not safe here, go to D.
Seraph
Go to the middle
Strike.
as well.
Tank Buster on your boy Peralta.
That's a Tank Buster. It will cleave twice. Just one.
Big AoE.
Tank 2 provoke after 2.
And great
up.
white.
Dot. Lucid. A size.
And here's Super Chess 1. The back row is not safe.
It's reversed, by the way.
Tetra. Dot. Thin air.
I'm confused now.
Seraph strike. A size. Plenary.
If people will base outside of the safe spot, you can
Presence
rescue
of
them in.
mind.
Fearless adept.
Lucid.
Back on
If
the
your
base.
healers are dead, tanks sacrifice yourself for your healers. Do not raise them. Tanks, let tanks sacrifice them.
Yep.
Great White.
Sorry. Okay, the shields up. Be careful of the electric orbs that's gonna spawn.
Dot. A
Okay,
size.
dispel tanks.
Dispel queen.
You can start dispelling now.
Reflect orbs.
DPS, get away from the lightning orbs.
Temperance. Get in bubble.
Okay, get into either one. Either one is
I
fine.
do that.
Dot.
No, however,
Seraph strike. Lucid.
Not gonna save you.
Wind. Tethered.
If you're tethered, you go to wind. Untethered, go to lightning. We'll
But wait for
northern
nothing.
flow.
A size. Plenary.
To
E.
delta
D.
again. Tethered to wind, untethered to lightning.
Point at the
Open
gunner
side towards
in
one.
northwest. Point at the turret.
To the
Tetra.
turrets.
And to a turret.
Tank buster on UA Tempulo.
1v1 is tanking, 1v1 is tanking.
You're
Someone
gonna
vote?
eat it.
Yeah,
Tank
I
3 vote.
died.
No.
Oh, repopped.
Don't forget to cleanse the 1v1 if they get a hit.
No, I died.
No. Okay.
Someone sacrificed for the 1v1.
And
I'm alive again.
Okay.
Okay.
Relentless play 2.
This will be knocked back from the middle. So everyone stack up in the middle.
Pay attention to where the
Dot.
queen is going.
Find charge. Dodge
I
left.
can't see, can you call?
A size.
To 3 or 2 or C.
Lucid.
Sorry, my game is lagging.
And we will
Find
stay
charge. Dodge
on
left.
the small side on C. Small side on C. Small side on C. On D side.
Tetra. Big AoE. Presence of mind.
There's a Raid White going out. And after that we will have Super Chest 2. If both your healers are down, mark them. And good luck with Super Chest 2. Let's see.
6.
Back row is not safe.
Again.
Dot. Lucid. Tetra. Plenary.
Oh shit.
Tank
Buster is going out.
Cheeser.
Healer LPs if you can. Go, go, go.
And 2. Thank 4 provoke.
Provoke. I am.
Thanks, Stance Chidori.
Yeah, I have it all. You.
Relentless play 3. Sword or Shield Omens. Everyone stack south of her. South, south,
Stack
south.
between 4 and 3. Stack between 4 and 3.
It's shield, so we'll stay in the hitbox of the shield. Stay on the safe side of shields. It's the south side, in the hitbox, in the hitbox.
Temperance.
Don't be out of the hitbox. Okay, and dodge the turrets. Pro tip, you can just stand behind them.
Dispel Queen.
You need to take him back, please.
And dispel the queen. And
Reflect
lightning
orbs.
orbs, respect the orbs. There's one right
There's
under her,
under
be
here.
careful.
Don't get close.
Don't be under her, except when you're a healer. Dispel the queen and get in the safe zone.
Getting bubble.
Mickey, you should provoke that.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Provoke.
I will.
Thanks,
I am.
Still have it,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Big AoE.
And a raid wide. Hit the shields up. Dish out everything you have. Right, you can stack in Banner of Solemn Clarity. Relentless play,
Tetra.
you can use it as well.
A size.
We're not just play 4. We're not
Right,
quite at soft damage yet.
No, but they can already use it. It lasts.
Get it back.
Yeah, because your
Small
tank stands.
island.
Oh wait, I.
No, I don't have
F is
I
down.
keep.
Tethered to small, untethered to big.
Yeah, and get knocked back, and we will have
Stop
pyro. So do
everything.
not move. Do not move. Get knocked back, but do not move. You can move. Move to your position.
Move.
And move to where a bomb exploded. Right, and back on her.
Dot.
Right, slot in your Aether Shields. This is where we start with our
Multiple AoEs.
multiple
A size.
AoEs. This is soft and rage. Aether Shields up.
Multiple AoEs. Big AoE. Multiple AoEs.
And more AoEs.
Dot. Multiple AoEs.
And that's in rage.
Did you forget your thing stance?
Hmm? Yeah, my stance was off.
Tetra. A size.
You can just jump to the side if you want to die on your own terms. Right.
Temperance.
See,
Lucid.
you ain't killing me.
That was sad.
At some point, F was dead. Like the healers both were dead, and no one psyched them up. Sadly.
I'm sorry we couldn't get the clears, but we have many other runs. You can sign up for them, and you will definitely get a clear this week. Still, thank you for joining.
It's also really important to look at people who are marked with chain and psych them up, because that might also be the kill or not.
Thank you very much for
Hi.
the runs.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having
Yes.
me as well.
You get them
Thank you
out
very
eventually.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, everyone.
I
And
think.
Thank you. Have a
Well,
nice
I did-
evening.
I did
sign up for
Saturday run.
one of our other runs if you haven't yet. And well, we'll definitely
Might
get
have
the
to
clear
sign
for
up
you
for the
guys.
Sunday run as well.
Yep, 2 more this week.
Oh well, it is what it is, which is.
Thank
shit.
you. See you guys.
Thanks
Bye,
for
bye.
joining. Bye bye.
I think
See ya.
I
See you
only
later.
fucked up on that. You could ask me to sneak into a reclear run. That's how I got mine. Fine. Would have been nice to get the clear on my first stream after like a 2-3 month break or whatever, but oh well. I only fucked up on the Minotaur because I didn't realize how big the fireball AoE was, which is okay, that's my bad. I haven't been in there for a while, so it's fine. RIP. Oh well. Hopefully I'm sure I'll get in on Saturday's roster. I think I signed up for all 3 on Saturday. So, we'll be doing that. And then tomorrow and Friday I got Ultimates. But, yeah, I guess... Well, I'm fucking hungry. I need to go eat some dinner. Anyways, thanks for watching, YouTube. Appreciate it. Don't know how long you're watching for, but I'll be heading off for now anyways. And I'll be on tomorrow. Well, Key, you know, I'll be in your fucking party, mate. But yeah, good night.
Follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner.